it's no surprise that there is rivalry between different entities, especially major countries. The question really is it a managed rivalry? And if it's a managed rivalry, which is the thing that prevents it from breaking into all-out war or confrontation, even accidentally, if it's a managed rivalry, it has certain foundational principles, and it has, as the Chinese have also said, and I think this is an apt metaphor, certain guardrails so that the car doesn't go off the road. And the guardrail really has been the one China policy, the one China principle, the fact that Taiwan, as Jimmy Carter made it explicitly clear, that Taiwan is part of China and that the U.S. acknowledges that Taiwan is part of China. For Nancy Pelosi to crash through the guardrails, to basically tear down the guardrails, so that as the car, and let's think of the car as the rivalry between China and the United States, or the relationship between these two countries, as the car goes around the curves and up and down, and there's no guardrails, it becomes very dangerous. And that's why, it's correct to call this a strategic level provocation. Why did Nancy Pelosi feel confident enough to do it? I mean, this has been Nancy Pelosi's position for a long time. She's a China hawk. And I think it's because Biden has said on 3 different occasions, so it's not a stumble, 3 separate occasions, that the U.S. is prepared to use military force when it comes to Taiwan. And this follows 4 years ago when the Pentagon released its new quadrennial report, its new doctrine, preparing our country, America, for a major power conflict with China. So the compass has been reset. The guardrails are being torn down, and that's what makes this such a precarious, dangerous moment. And frankly, I want to say this so that the Chinese audience and the universal audience, the international audience, hears that this is not what the American people want. After Vietnam and Korea and Iraq and Afghanistan and Iraq and Libya, war after war, the last thing the American people want is a confrontation, especially with China.